Alright, everybody. How are you all doing? A little bit later than normal on the stream today, but I ended up staying up late editing the video for today, so I ended up sleeping in longer than I would have liked to. But we are finally here on some The Hunter Classic, and we're going to focus on some missions today. So let's see what we actually need to do. I want to focus on the whitetail missions because they're the easiest to do. And I really want to get a 300 non-tip because the last time I got one was before lodges. So we need to find a buck with a score of 150 or more. That's not going to be too difficult, I don't think. We shall see, though. So let's go to good old Loggers Point and see what we can find. Hey, Mini Crow, how's it going? Hey, Aiden, Gavin, Ryan, Colin, Kylie, Ligma, Sweetly, Henry, Gunhub, Landon, Mel, Tall Boy, AG, how's everybody doing? Pick a number 1 through 16. How about 5, Tall Boy? Oh, yeah, Henry. So basically, with the geese, their diamond is actually like 8.55 or 8.56 or somewhere along the lines of that. So if you were to get one that was like 8.53, it would still say that it's gold. But even though it would show that it made diamond, because there is like a hidden number that causes them to not make it. It's kind of weird the way they are. A little bit unfortunate, but you know, nothing we can really do about it. Okay, I think we're good to go. Let's see what we can find. And I think instead of immediately fast traveling, we're going to head down this way today. We're going to change our route up a little bit. Let's head this way. And then we'll fast travel when we get to right here. I think that'll be good. We'll fast travel to here. And then after we get done hunting there, we will head up this way. And then kind of finish off right there. Should give us enough time to find some cool stuff. It unfortunately is raining, so we are gonna have to deal with that, but it is what it is. Yeah, for sure, Mel. After seeing Flinter get his, I really want to try and get another because, like I was saying when we first started the stream today, I've got one. It was a 306, but it happened shortly after non-typicals were added, so there was no trophy lodges. And I really want one in the trophy lodge. But unfortunately, all I've got is a trophy shot of the one that I killed. And I do have it on video, but still. Yeah, we're doing single player today because I'm doing missions. Missions aren't available in multiplayer. Also, guys, did you see the tweet that Call the Wild put out? I'm pretty sure they put it out on all platforms like Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, like all of those things. But they are giving us another status update on the bugs with Xbox. So for those of you that haven't seen it, basically they said all testing so far has gone well, so our next step is to validate the stability of the fix against players' save files. Our QA team should be able to tell us the results tomorrow. So that's the, I believe that's with either loss of progress or when people's DLCs just disappear. I think it's one of those. But it's nice to see that they're giving status updates like that. I'm a huge fan of that. There's a doe. Just gonna let her go. Flinty boy sees a 300 non-tip and goes, oh cool. No, he was excited, I could tell. Just like Kyla said, you could tell the difference between excited Flinter and, oh, Diamond Mountain Lion Flinter. There is definitely a difference. It's just, Flinter... When Flinter gets excited, it's a little bit harder to tell. He doesn't, scream quite as much as I do. When I get excited, I'm, like, straight up yelling. Why am I lagging at 144p? I don't know, but that's not a good thing. It's not good. Nice, Gulf Coast, that's awesome. Hey, Landon. Nice, tall boy. Nice. Yeah, sounds about right, Mel. Little pheasant. Where's the big males? Show us that 300 non-tip. I mean, it won't count for the missions, but still would be cool. Hey, Nasser, how's it going? Hopefully you get better soon, man. I saw your messages in Discord. Feel better. Do it, tall boy. Do it. Nice, Whitetail. Not me crying at great ones. I know, right? Seeing the first great one is an experience. Like, I don't think I'll ever have a reaction towards an animal like I did that first great one. Unless they add, like, a great one red deer and I find it, like, way sooner than I expect to, then we might see a reaction like that again. But it's gonna take something like that. Although, I suppose a super rare would probably do that too, like a diamond albino red deer or something like that. You know, surprisingly, we've seen basically nothing so far. Just 2 does. That's it. Just 2 does. And a coyote. That is now spooked. Can I spot you? I spotted it, but didn't get to see what it said. Oh well. Yeah, J&M, I remember you. Thanks, Landon. Yeah, same, Mel. I have yet to get a super rare of anything since I started YouTube. I've got the one that I got pre-YouTube, but it's not the same because I don't have video of it. I want to get something on video. And I mean, technically, I would count the leucistic diamond mallard as a super rare, but a lot of people don't see ducks as super rares, so I'd like to get something where, like, everybody can agree that it's a super rare. Preferably a diamond rare red deer. Oh yeah, whitetail, for sure. Hey, Donde, how's it going? Little white-tailed doe. Maybe we'll try to bow her just so she doesn't risk spooking anything. Yeah, that's a rib, Mel. That is unfortunate. 2, tall boy. Nice, Austin. That's actually a really big mellow. That's a good one. Wouldn't that score gold, if I'm not mistaken? Are diamond dilute mule deer super rare? No, not technically, because they are an uncommon fur type. It has to be an actual rare, like albino or melanistic or piebald. Sadly, dilutes do not count. Did you watch the goose guide that I have, Kyla, or have you not checked that out yet? Because that might help you with your geese. Nice, tall boy. Guess I should have probably put this on. Oh, got you. I wonder why you're having issues with that, because I've shot easily 1,000 geese since they fixed them, and I haven't had issues with them not showing up after a while. They've been working fine for me. That's so weird. And when it comes to like diamonds and rares, I haven't had too bad of luck either. Lots of rares. Only 1 or 2 diamonds. Unless we're talking about the beginner series, I've got, I think, 2 diamonds there, and I've killed less on that. It's wild. Well, the only cool thing you've gotten is a female brown hybrid. Yikes. Yeah, that's rough. That's really rough. That's just unfortunate. Maybe one of these days we can do a turkey hunt. I do go to Whiteheart Island quite often and hunt turkeys and blacktail and whatever else, so we could probably do one of those soon. Today we're focusing on some whitetail missions, so we could maybe go to Whiteheart next. We'll get a little bit closer. Nice, Kingslayer. That's awesome, man. That's awesome to hear. Glad you're having some good luck with them. Just take care of her real quick. I'm really surprised we have yet to see a buck. Like, that actually really, really surprises me. That's not bad, honestly, Johnny. That's not too bad. That seems about right. Because I kill probably 100 geese every time we stream. And I usually only get like 1 rare a stream. Sometimes I don't even get one, so that seems about right. Yeah, the money from them is amazing. It truly is amazing. I'm thinking about just grinding geese for a little bit. To get a super rare, and also to just build up money, because it really is crazy cash. You can easily make 100K every hour to an hour and a half, provided you're on point with hitting all your shots. Hello there. We keep sneaking up on coyotes. Can this one not spook, please? It's a male, but it's a really small one. Well, see if we can get it to come to us. You know what? Why not? I don't know where I need to aim. We're gonna go with there. Oh, that hooked wide right. That one didn't hook wide right. Weird. Well, it's running towards us anyway. There we go. That was really odd. First shot hooked wide right, second shot barely moved at all. The wind must have died down right as I shot on the second one. But we got it, it worked out in the end. And I think it was the only coyote in the area, so we shouldn't have to worry about spooking others. Which honestly, that's a little odd for coyotes. Typically I find them packed up. 45, that's a small male. Jeez. Not sure if I'm hearing something in game or if it's just part of the song, but I could have swore I just heard footsteps. But I don't see anything around us, so I think we're good. Nice, tall boy. Hey, Douglas, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Well, there's definitely more of them here. Yeah, I'm happy for Lady. I can't believe she finally got the great one. That's super awesome. After all that time, she deserved it. And luckily, she got it after that patch went through, so she's not going to have to worry about having it bug out into a weird fur type. Eventually, we'll have to go for another great one. I just want to wait a little bit longer and see if they make any more changes with them. Since they've had a bit of backlash over the spawn change. The, like, spawn chance change. So I want to see if they make any more changes before I actually start grinding for another one. But one of these days we'll try to grind for a third. Yeah, tall boy, Lady got the great one yesterday on stream. Hey Braxton, how's it going? Hope you're doing well. You know, let's fast travel now. I was gonna try to loop around more, but... Oh. Grab that first. I was gonna try and loop around a little bit more, but there's not really any action whatsoever. Pretty lackluster, so... Just get straight over here. Not what I was hoping to hear, but at least there's deer in the area. Wait, where was the call even? Oh gosh, it must be at the very edge. It's not showing up. That's unfortunate. Yeah, it would be nice, somewhat smart. It'd be cool to see it get put on consoles, but unfortunately I don't think it's just worth... I just don't think it's worth it financially for them. It would cost a lot to get this onto consoles, just because it's not really... Like, the graphics engine is not really made for consoles. I think they'd probably have to work everything from scratch. But I do think eventually we'll get a sequel to Classic, and I would imagine that would go on all platforms. I really hope we get a sequel to Classic at some point. Have the Hunter Classic 2 or Classic Remastered. If we could get either of those, that would be so, so amazing. Well, it looks like we got a male hog over there, but I don't see anything else. Don't see any deer. Hey, Jeep, how's it going, man? Hey, Jor. Hey, online. I'd throw money at that. Me too. I would probably never play another game. I would forever be playing Classic Remastered or Classic 2 or whatever it would be. That would be like my dream game. Classic with Call of the Wild graphics and some slightly improved gameplay mechanics and stuff. That would be amazing. Because honestly, I think Call of the Wild and Classic both have some game mechanics that are really good. And if they could just combine the two games with some improved graphics, man, it'd be a great game. Oh, there's a doe up there. This is a really lackluster whitetail buck spawn. There's like none. Absolutely nothing so far. Of course, the day I decide to stream some missions, we can't find a whitetail anywhere. Just all whitetail have disappeared. Except the does. They're still here. Yeah, that would be good for sure, Johnny. And I do also think that now they have done that, since now they've done TrueX for Classic and Call of the Wild, they could probably take the best parts of them from both games and then use that to make TrueX 3.0. I think that could be pretty good. Yeah, Deer Killer, I did. I heard that she ended up getting it. Absolutely crazy that she finally got it. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything. This is quite sad. There's a doe there. Another doe. Jeez. We got a major doe spawn. Yeah, I think eventually we'll get a remastered version of Classic. I mean, it's something that gets talked about and requested a lot. Lots of people want to see Classic remastered or just a Classic 2. So I think eventually they will do something like that. Probably not for a few years, though. I'm guessing they'll let Call of the Wild run its course and then start developing a new game. Yeah, pretty much, Johnny. I do think there's a few that are good for Call of the Wild's TrueX, but in general, I think there's one big thing that makes Call of the Wild's TrueX not as good as Classics. And the biggest thing for me is time length. Time length does not change at all on the Call of the Wild TrueX. In Classic, you can have bucks where they may have the same frame. They may look very similar, but one of them might have like 2 or 3 tines that are much shorter than the others. And I think that's one of the things that sets them apart. That's a buck right there. Very small. Not going to complete our mission, but we'll take it out. Nice, Panzer. You haven't missed much. Just some does and a small male coyote. Hey, Gamer Squad, how's it going? We're currently on the mission to kill a 150 scoring whitetail. So that's what we're looking for. Unfortunately, this is the first buck we've seen all day. It's been a lot of does and a lot of coyotes so far. And lots of hogs as always. So now we're just trying to find ourselves a good buck and... Wait, what? Oh, the bobcat's spooking it. Let's just shoot it with the rifle. Honestly, I'm kind of wanting to restart the session because it seems like we got a really poor spawn for bucks. I hit a little bit left compared to where I was hoping to hit, but it'll die. 6.5 is a good gun in Classic. Sadly, Call of the Wilds does not compare to Classic 6.5. This thing is just amazing. Hey, Untamed Hunters, I'm doing pretty good, man. Just trying to complete some missions. Sadly, the whitetail are not cooperating with us. Yeah, exactly, Johnny. Exactly. If they could grow in different directions and also have different lengths, it would really make a lot of a difference for pretty much everything. And also, it would make it so the scores would vary more. And I think that would also be quite amazing. I think, yeah, this looks like where we shot it. I think, at least. I guess we'll see. That's a bobcat track. That's our buck, I believe. Maybe. I probably should have put a mark on where he was. He might have been a bit further this way. Honestly, not sure. I definitely should have been paying attention. Oh, this must be it. I think this is the area, actually. Must have been just a little bit further up. Yeah, here it is. Intestines. Not a great shot, but he'll go down from it. Back to whitetail? Indeed, float. Doing some missions to earn some gems. Because I want to be able to buy another lodge. I bought a lodge the other day with M's, but I want to get one with gems too because I'm really close to having enough. Yeah, pretty much, Johnny. Definitely could use a rework. And I do think eventually they'll rework some of the scoring for some of them, but just a matter of when. Hopefully soon, though. No, Jeeve. We keep self-promotion out of the channel. If you want to promote something, then you can do it in the Discord. We've got channels for that in the Discord, but we don't do that here on YouTube, at least. That's a roaming track. That can't be the same tracks, right? Like, this has to be from before. Although, maybe it started roaming after we shot it. I doubt it, but maybe. Strange. There's the next track right there. We intestine shot this guy, so it's not like we're just gonna see him laying around close to where we shot him. He probably ran a decent bit. That's a fleeing track. Yeah, we must be on the right trail. Yeah, Jeep. Got a decent little non-tip yesterday. Nice, Untamed Hunters. That's awesome. Man, those non-tips are so cool. Especially the blacktail. I love the blacktail non-tips. I just can't wait till Call of the Wild gets some non-typicals. I think that's my most anticipated feature. I really want to see some non-tips in game. I will honestly grind non-stop for a non-tip once they get added. What do you think will be the first species to get non-typicals in Call of the Wild? What do you guys think will get it first? My guess is whitetail, because whitetail always gets everything first. Just seems like what they would do is give it to whitetail. And then probably mule deer, and then probably blacktail after, just like they did in Classic. That would be my guess. Yeah, it's kind of what I'm thinking. Definitely whitetail. Whitetail always get it first. Doe down there. Couple coyotes. Where's this buck, though? He went a long ways. Way farther than I expected him to. He might actually still be alive, to be honest. We might have just made a really poor shot. Although I'm sure intestine hits will kill it eventually. Yeah, same, Boo. Same. Isn't Great One a non-tip? Yes, but it's not the same as having the non-typicals added to the game. Great Ones and non-typicals are going to be completely separate. But the Great One does have a non-typical rack. But it's not the actual, like, non-typicals feature. Non-typicals, once they get added, will have a bunch of varying sizes, so we won't just have, like, large ones like the Great One. They'll be, like, small non-typicals, mid-sized non-tips, and then massive non-tips. But they won't be a level 10 Fabled. Or they do all three at the same time. I guess that is a possibility. Kind of like they did for True Racks. They did, like, 3 of them at once. 126. Jeez. Only got $1 today and it's a 126. Oh, that's a buck. Imagine it's a 200. Imagine a diamond non-tip. That would be cool. I wonder how that's gonna work. I wonder if they'll have ratings for them. I wonder how that's gonna work. Will they have their own separate rating system? Or will it just say non-tip? Kind of like how Great One just says Great One. Will it have a non-typical metal? Will it have the normal bronze to diamond and be like, I guess, similar to super rares where you get yourself a diamond non-tip and it's basically a super rare? There it is. Maybe, Johnny. That's a possibility. There we go. You know, I'm kind of enjoying using the rifle instead of the bow today. We almost always use nothing but the bow when we're hunting whitetail. Kind of nice to use the 6.5. We do spook more stuff with it, but I'm enjoying it. Been too long since I've used this gun. Imagine a diamond non-tip. That would be amazing. It would be so cool. I imagine like a 300, like a classic 300 whitetail non-tip would end up being like a diamond in Call of the Wild. That would be pretty cool. And it could be like a super, super rare thing to find, so that way people that like to grind for the Great One would have something else to grind for. Because I think the biggest issue with, I guess, like the whole Great One and diamonds and rares and stuff is the fact that there's such a large gap in between diamonds and rares and the Great One. There's such a massive gap in rarity. I do think non-typicals would fill that gap nicely. Because I do think they should be more hard or more difficult to find than, say, a diamond, but they shouldn't be as hard to find as the Great One. Hey JD, it's going good. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking too, Boo. Although at the same time, I think they would have to make it even across all species that have non-typicals, so it'd probably have to be like 6, 7, 8, and 9. Because of the fact that blacktail and mule deer both start at, or both end at level 5. So I think to keep it consistent across all species, they would probably have to make even the whitetail like level 6, 7, 8, and 9 for non-tips. But it's hard to say. Maybe they'll just do the normal, like, 1 through 5, but just have separate score requirements for non-typicals. There's honestly so many different directions they could go with this. Piebald Diamond non-tip, that would be crazy. Nice, Gran, how's it going? Good to see you. Oh, also, while I'm thinking about it, now that you've mentioned it, how did you guys enjoy today's video? Did you guys enjoy the pheasant hunt and our first true rare coyote? I was honestly so excited when I saw that that thing was piebald. I've been looking for a rare to have on my main account, because we got the albino, but that was during the early access for Rancho, so I can't keep that. But we finally managed to get one. And then we also had lots of no-scoping pheasants in it, which has probably become one of my favorite things to do in Call of the Wild. It just looks so hilarious when you do it. I gotta say, it was a lot of fun. One of my favorite hunts that I've done as of recent. And oddly enough, like, it did not take that long to record that. Like, normally I spend 1 to 2 hours recording. I only spent like 26 minutes recording that, which is crazy. Like, one of my favorite hunts that I've done of recent was one of the quickest ones too. Alright, I think we need to restart. It looks like there's really not much going on. We've seen 2 bucks during, like, what, 30 or 40 minutes? That's terrible. The buck spawn is not good. Let's start up another hunt. Let's do Whiteheart this time, though. We'll do a Whiteheart Island. Oh, gotcha, Samuel. I think you'll enjoy it. RIP, JD, that's unfortunate. Do you want some luck? Of course. Toss that luck over. Do settlers? No. We're not doing settlers. Just because we got a 170 buck last time does not mean I'm playing it again. Just have to pull a flinter and hunt nothing but settlers for a week. Can't believe he did that to himself. That is just pure torture. Hello there. Oh gosh. Ah. Where's my settlers? I think, is it that? No, is it that? Or not settlers, Whiteheart. There we go. Let's change rifles. What rifle should we use? I mean, not that we're really gonna fire it much, but just to have on us in case we find something massive that we don't want to get away. I think we'll do 300. That way it just drops everything in its tracks. Alright, should be good. Jeez, they're too close. Y'all need to chill. Oh, you moved! You stupid elk! Yes, stupid elk! Of course it would move as I shoot. Of course. Oh well. Gotta love it. I thought it was gonna chill, but it didn't. It didn't want to chill. Thinking my luck will get you a 150 plus buck? Hopefully. We can hope. Nice, Jor, that's awesome. Diamond Fox are hard to find, so that's a good one to get. Hey, Revive, how's it going? Ooh, whitetail buck already. kind of like up the road a bit. Well, it's getting the standing start of calling it. Yeah, Golden Game, I remember you. Hey, Clay Drew. How you doing today? Got an albino whitetail buck, mythical pristine Iberian wolf, albino female Iberian wolf, and a 4.7 pound Rio Grande turkey. So far, a good day for me. Nice, man. That's awesome. I'm kind of jealous of that albino wolf. I've only killed one of those, and it was a very long time ago. Ooh, there's something. Is that a buck? It's a doe. But we still got that buck over here. Really hoping it's something cool like a non-tip. We can hope at least. Question is, where is it gonna pop out? Probably like right here. You know, it's kind of cool with all of the steam or fog or whatever you want to call it. I think this is steam. Yeah, I think this is steam coming up off the water. Either way, it's cool. It'll be really cool to see like a big buck go through here. Could just imagine like a giant non-tip or a 200 whitetail stepping through that fog or steam fog. Yeah, JDM, it seems like a lot of the older systems for Xbox have a lot of lag. I'm guessing you're on Xbox at least. I haven't heard too many issues on the PlayStation side. But it seems like if you have just a regular Xbox One, then it lags a lot. But it seems like people with the Xbox One S and the Xbox Series S, or Series X, don't have too many issues. So it seems to be console specific. But it is pretty rough. It should not lag the way that it does. Hopefully they can optimize it a bit in the next update. Only when hunting whitetail? Yeah, the whitetail, they have some issues when it comes to lag for sure. I even lag on Rancho. And I've got like a good PC that shouldn't have any issues running Call of the Wild at all. But I do get some lag, especially around large herds. Even on maps like Virhonga Savannah, when I'm near a ton of Cape Buffalo, I'll get a little bit of lag. But it seems like the lag on console is worse. Yeah, I have heard a little bit of mixed results with the Xbox One S. Some people are reporting no lag, others are reporting some lag. And then it seems like a few people are having bad lag on the One S. Nice, Dave. It's always good to check out the videos even if you see it in the streams, because I usually have extra stuff in the videos that was not on stream. Where's this buck? You know, he's probably just gonna show up at our feet. Oh, hello there. What are you? A doe? So we got two does and then a buck somewhere. The does are much closer though. Actually, where is the other doe? Is she in here? She's got to be in some brush. Yeah, right there. How's it going, ma'am? Where is this guy? I still think it'll be cool to see a big buck walking through the steam, but I don't really think we're gonna be able to see him that well. Like, it would be cool, but it makes it really difficult to actually tell when something's even walking near it. It is gonna be impossible to hold my breath. There we go. Let's swap seats. Start to lag if there's 20 plus animals. Yeah, me too. Me too. Oh, wait. Coyote. Where? Oh, there it is. Well, hello there, dude. What's up, Mr. Coyote? Just drop that little dude real quick. There's probably more. There's almost always more than one coyote. I'm not seeing our buck though, like he is taking his sweet time. Like he should be in that direction. Unless maybe he's stuck. He could very well be stuck. Alright, later, boo. How about mule deer, Golden Game? The other one should be close. There she is. Casually shoots through blind. Yeah, it's a little interesting. It's cause this one's like a special event item. So it's got the meshing on it. Like the camo mesh. Which makes it so it looks a little weird when you're shooting through it. Normally these don't have this though, and you can just like shoot through them. But because they added that little mesh, it makes it look really strange. Alright, I don't think it's gonna come to us, so we're gonna try and go to it. Gonna go straight to him and see if we can figure out where he is. Because I guarantee he's got to be stuck. There's no way it's taking him this long to walk from the road to down here. Unless he got stuck on something. No way he didn't get stuck. We got another doe coming up behind us too. 49. Average coyote. Yeah, Rancho's the best muley map by far. You can get so many of them in such a condensed area that it's 100% the best. No contest at all. Like, I still think SRP and Parquet are good for muleys, but they're not as amazing as Rancho. Rancho is honestly untouched for mule deer. You got a diamond pheasant? Nice. Let's just do a slow creep up to this spot and see if we can find him. Hey Brantley, how's it going? Welcome back, Float. Where is this dude? What's odd is we haven't got another grunt from him either. I wonder if he spooked when those elk spooked off. Although I think he called after they spooked. What is taking this guy so long? He's gotta just be stuck. Hey, Winter Moose, nothing good so far. It's been pretty boring so far. We killed 2 whitetail bucks off of loggers, both were like 120s. We hunted for like, I think 40 minutes, and that was all we found was 2 bucks. And then a few does. So we moved over to White Hart Island. And as of now, we've got 2 does and 1 coyote. We heard a buck grunt, but he has not come down to the stand, so we've moved up to try and find him. But I have no clue, like, where he is or what's going on. I think he might be stuck. But we'll find out soon, I guess. This should be his. Oh, or not. Wow. It wasn't. You know, you might be right. It might be sleeping up here. You never know, it could be. Imagine if we just sneak up on a bedded down whitetail. Well, there is... Oh, I know what happened, I think. I bet the bobcat spooked him. I bet the bobcat spooked him off because there's bobcat tracks right next to this whitetail track. I bet that's what happened. Wait, that's the doe. Where's his tracks? What? I am really confused now. Was there even a buck up here? I know when it called, it said that it was a buck. Wow, that's weird. Prob trolling you, something like that. There's just no sign of it. Is this its track? I hope it is. Otherwise, we got completely tricked. Oh yeah. That's him, 80 to 95. I'd say it probably got spooked by the bobcat. If not, then it should be pretty close. Yeah, I don't see anything. Yeah, there's really nothing. We might just walk up in a different direction. Let's go... Let's just follow this road, honestly. Just follow that road and see what we find. Hey, cash, nothing yet. Been pretty slow. It's actually a rule that pretty much all creators for Call of the Wild at least have. Caps just clutter up the chat. They make it so less messages can fit in the chat box. They look way too obnoxious because it's basically commanding attention. And if you're not a moderator, then there's no reason to command attention. And it's also a way of, like, yelling in text, I guess. A lot of people see it as yelling if you type in caps. New trail? Back this way again. Well, I guess we're going in the other direction now. Let's clear that. These whitetail are just taking us for a loop today. Yeah, JDM. It's just to keep the chat nice and tidy. Nice, big boy, that's awesome. That is awesome. How big was it? What's the mule deer spot again? I mean, I've got videos on it. There's a couple different spots. If you look at the Rancho hotspot guide that I put out on the release day for console, it shows 2 different really good mule deer spots. It's kind of hard to explain if I'm not on Call of the Wild, so I would recommend going back to that video and checking it out. Hey, Giant Carlo, how's it going? Hey, Eli. What gun do you use for whitetail and classic? I use a lot of guns for them. I use the 6.5, the 7mm Mod 8, the 300 Magnum. Like, there's a lot of rifles I'll use in classic for whitetail. .9, that's a big one. That's a big goose. There's a doe. Or no, that's a Roosevelt elk cow. Don't see this buck yet. Should be directly that way. Should be in this direction. Oh, I swear, if you spook off, I'm not gonna be happy. Oh, it's way closer than I thought. Where? Where is it? Oh gosh. It's so close. It's like right in front of us. Let's get away from these elk. Let's get the rifle ready just in case we have to do a quick shot. Oh. Where? I can't see it. Where? Oh, there he is. 120 to 165. Ah, he moved! No! I thought he was gonna stop. Dude, that's the second time it's happened today. I am so done with that. Man. These things keep moving. Every time I go to shoot. Ah, it's unfortunate. Second time that's happened. I mean, on the bright side, that might make 150. It's probably gonna be like 140s. No, it's White Hart Island, Tallboy. I would not be playing Settlers. We're on White Hart Island. Hey, Hollow, how's it going? Yeah, I would not be playing on Settlers. I despise that map. Oh yeah, for sure, Cash. I love the mellow pheasants. Definitely my favorite looking rare in Call of the Wild as well. First, get a super rare goose. I do want to try and get a super rare goose, so I will be doing that for sure. I don't know when I plan on doing it, though. But I do want to get one. Why the 19th, though, tall boy? Oh, gotcha, tall boy, gotcha. They should make a second classic. We were actually talking about that earlier a little bit, on how we think it would be an awesome game if they brought, like, Classic 2 or, like, a remastered version of Classic. Dude. Ooh, okay, we're good. I thought she moved. I think she actually did move, but we somehow still got the shot. Gosh. These things are just not cooperating. I also see a deer. What are you? Are you our buck, maybe? Or is it a doe? It's a doe. Well, we'll ignore her. Oh, there it is. Mushroom. A king bolette. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't think Classic will ever move to console. It would be really difficult for them to put it on console since it's an older game on a much older graphics engine that was designed for PC. So I don't think they'll ever bring Classic to console. But I do think eventually we'll get a sequel to Classic, and I'm sure that one would be on console. I couldn't see it not being on console if they make another one. Where's the next track? Like, I am lost. Where is this next track? Hey, Awesome Contest, how's it going? I'd say Whitetail, probably. Yeah, they've touched on Classic and console before, and from what they've said, the biggest reason that it won't ever come to console is just technical limitations and the amount of money it would cost to bring it over to console. Sadly, not worth it for them. I'd love to see it put on there, though. That way everybody could enjoy the game. But I don't think that will ever happen, sadly. I don't think so, Benjamin. I think it's just melanistic and albino that are rare for them. Where is the next track? Like, this thing is nowhere to be seen. This is the time I need my dog with me. Yeah, I genuinely see nothing. Not a track in sight. I could sprint around a little. Ooh, there we go. Perfect timing. We found it. Yeah, Sam, it's a good game. It definitely is. One of the good things about Classic, though, is pretty much any computer or laptop can run the game, so even like a cheap, you know, like $100 to $200 laptop could probably run Classic, so you could always just save up money and then eventually be able to get like a cheap laptop and it could most likely run Classic. This game can run on pretty much everything. There we go. There's our buck. I think that will make 150. I think it'll make it. Ah, well, so far, Kylie, this is the best thing we've shot right here. This buck right here is the best one of the day. Which is actually kind of sad, because we've been hunting for a little while now, and I was hoping to find something a little bit better. But just hopefully this guy will complete this mission. Maybe, Tallboy. We'll see what else I've got going around that time. Please score 150. Are you kidding me? Why? Why? That's just rude. 149.8 and I needed 150. That's just rude. Oh my gosh. All this time for a buck that's 0.2 too small. Oh man. Not Call the Wild up. Classic just hates me today. Classic is like, you know what, Crow? You've been getting too many good things off of Bushrangers Run. You don't deserve to complete missions. Well, guess we're heading this way now. Yeah, it was the ultimate troll for sure. Big yikes. Let's see, can we... 3 minutes, alright. Now that I think of it, it's probably about time for us to end the stream anyway, because I got started a bit late today and I still want to end around the same time, and we've already gone, I think, 30 minutes longer than I was planning on going. So we should probably just cut it there, but we'll take a quick look around here first. See if there's anything in the immediate area. Ah, rip Moose. Yeah, it's rough. I'm gonna have to try and complete this mission later, I guess. Got a couple elk there, but I think that's all that's here. Yeah, so let's go ahead and end it there, I guess, but I appreciate everybody stopping by the stream. Hope you all enjoyed it. There might be an ARC stream tonight. I'm not sure yet, Golden Game. It'll depend on how I'm feeling and if I've got anything else to do with videos. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Really appreciate y'all stopping by, even though we had a pretty lackluster couple hunts here on Classic. But at least it ended off with a half-decent buck. But yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace!